part of our success from submitting from full mount is going to be able to anticipate and in a way float around our opponent. Now, in order to properly set up the armbar from mount, we want to first be prioritizing our maintenance of mount, meaning if they're bridging, we're posting, we're staying on top, and that can help you start to establish the timing of when your opponent bridges. A couple tells or ways that you can identify someone's going to bridge is listening to their breathing. So if I have an opponent that all of a sudden they start to kind of hyperventilate and then hold their breath, we should be making mental notes of that and knowing that a dynamic movement is coming very shortly. Those are little tricks that you can use while you're rolling to tell, basically know what your opponent's going to do. And then your opponent's going to think, man, they're just reading my mind. We're not mind readers. We're just paying attention to the details that our opponent is giving us. That is an important part of our progression of jiu-jitsu, is learning how to relax enough to not only pay attention to what we're doing, but paying attention to what our opponent's doing to properly read their movement before they do it and have an answer to that as soon as they present that. So what I mean by is when I'm in mount, right, I have first made sure that I've maintained this position. I've done everything I can because the first maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 bridges are going to be very powerful. So I want to make sure that I wear them down enough to where those bridges are not as powerful as they once were. So remember, we're setting up arm bars, or they are turning to their side and straightening their arms out. So I want to maintain my position first. So whatever side they decide to turn to, they start bridging, right? This arm is what we're going to be attacking. So I want to be hooking that arm with the arm closest to the head. So my arm that's closest to my opponent's head, that should be just hooking. I'm not trying to grab. I want to just hook at the elbow. Now my knee is now going to start sliding up. This hand can help you post. This hand's going to keep you on top and help you adjust your weight so we can make the necessary movements with our legs. So I'm posting my hand, I'm hooking the arm. Now I'm going to start sliding up. So notice how I'm bringing this leg up the back, and I'm going to hook the neck with my foot. So the top of my foot is hooking the back of the neck. As I do this, I'm coming up, I'm hooking 1, hooking 2 at the neck, and now I want to sit all the way to this hip. So as I hook 1, 2, I want to sit down. Now, if my opponent stays right here, I can finish the armbar by posturing on my side and arching my hips. There's a finish. You can expect that they're going to forward roll. So when they roll, follow them. As soon as they get to their back, you want to lean towards the legs and just circle your leg over their head. And now we can finish from our standard armbar position, either thumb to the sky, hip up and pull down, or turn that thumb towards the head and push the arm towards the legs. So remember, we've been maintaining our mount. We're in fairly high mount, right? I'm not directly over the hips, but I'm not all the way on the chest. I'm somewhere in between. And they start establishing their bridge. So I'm posting and hooking. Notice how I did that at the same time. That's going to let my left leg come all the way here. Boom, I'm hooking that head. I'm hooking the neck on the back side. Now watch how my knee goes down. As that happens, my knee touches and I sit to my hip. So with this hook, I'm going to sit to my hip. Boom, here. I have one finish, hip up and pull down, but you can guarantee, I can guarantee that they're going to either try to forward roll. So as they roll, I can help them by grabbing the pants. As they do that, in order to see how I'm turning, I got to turn towards the legs. That's going to make my left leg light to slide over the head. From here, we can finish hip up, pull down, or thumb towards the head, pushing towards the legs. When they bridge and push, I should be hooking, posting, sliding my leg through, sitting to my hip. Here's first finish 1. If I need to help, I can grab the leg and pull it across the body. Sitting towards those legs, that's going to help me bring my leg over, staying nice and tight, finishing the armbar with a hip up and pull down, or thumb towards the head, pushing the arm towards their legs.